Welcome to the ATM, Bobby Dodd Stadium in the heart of downtown Atlanta, home to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Ramblin' Wreck ready to roll here today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Clemson. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
The field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Tigers' offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Escapes the sack. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And tackled there by the defense. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Georgia Tech's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And they'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they hand it off to the back. Throws the stiff arm, gets past the defender and into the clear. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the senior making a disrupt.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Running back with the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Second down play coming up.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So the offense blinking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one did get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
14, Clemson, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. Powers through a tackle. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll run the option. They'll give it to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He fires it. He's got a man down the middle. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love to watch. Go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers on the scoop and score. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. It was a foot race, and he won it.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Caught quickly. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And 3rd and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback still with the football. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets seem to keep this drive moving. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Come up on third down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
The Yellow Jackets will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now it's second down here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the sack. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the play goes nowhere. He picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And this to finally break this scoreless tie here in the fourth quarter. The field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Warren. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Turner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The completion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got it.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. This one is broken up, falls incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. 1st down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. He hands it to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe through. Had nobody open. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you are taking care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.